Alright, what is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with another Eidolon account review, this time for Firegrim. They've asked for a general review, kind of things to look over on their account. Let's take a look overall. So, obviously, yeah, you've got to redeem your traps. You do have a Mega Feather available, so definitely do get that restart. We'll take a look at the overall for your clickers as well. Straight off the gate here, that what I'm seeing, make sure you do have Tranquil equipped. Like, it looks like you have it unlocked, you just don't have it equipped on a lot of your guys. And especially if you're going to be doing like killing activities, make sure you're using the proper card sets. Just right out the money, because you are missing out on free gains by not having, say, your bossing or your boss's card set, so you're missing out on damage, drop rate, what have you. Boxes aren't too terrible. I've definitely seen worse. We'll take a look at that. Let's look at we'll do just equipment and activity for now. So you just got to World 6. So straight off the money, yeah, okay. So straight off the money, you need to get people out of ceramic and wax skulls. Get them at least to horn skulls for sure. They're terrible. Wax skulls and ceramic skulls are absolutely terrible. Just use some or not tom candy. Use some balloons or XP orbs, things like that, to kind of push them out so they have the required level to wear it. But yeah, get them off of those two skulls just straight out the money. They are terrible, terrible, terrible for sure. Working on gear for the last few days, more or less just active farming with ES. Okay. Yeah, I see you're getting some marble in. You're primarily divine with a bunch of hodgepodge, which is okay. You've got your stat sticks, which is nice. Yeah, I think one thing that you're kind of all over the place here is for your tools. I like to set a standard. You are over in some of it, but tools are all potential stat sticks. Don't neglect them. First and foremost, get everybody up to at least void tool level. Like, you're up to Dementia here. You're not even equipping a full set here. This is all over the place. Try to get everybody at least up to a void set for sure. It'll help you out in the long run. It's a good jumping off point for your upgrades down the line, obviously, but definitely your tools. Nice, right? Yeah, don't neglect your tools for sure, for sure, for sure. But overall, I am liking what I'm seeing. I think your traps could obviously do with some work, pushing up to royals and the like, but not too terrible. Ooh, okay. Now that you're in World 6, priorities. Onxying your statues. Onxying your statues. 100%. Do not neglect Onxying your statue. Oh, excuse me. I guarantee you your vials aren't probably up to the point where it's worth doing yet. But let's see. Handball's fine. You're doing void, which is fine. Bribes are probably all bought up. Yep, up to World 6. Stamps. Previous reduction. Okay, so a good like stamp count for you for sure. I would recommend pushing your stamps out. Stamps to, I'd say, about 8k, 7 to 8k for sure. I think that's a good starting off point in terms of stamps. It'll help kind of solidify things. Important stamps of note: golden apple stamp is very easy to achieve if you decide to do statue farming either with a DK or a bubo. That's very easy to achieve. It is very, very nice to get that additional effect from golden food for sure. Potion stamp is crazy, crazy, crazy good. Crazy good. Do not neglect potion stamp, because this is going to apply to all your boost foods down the line, because eventually you're going to want everybody having, attack pots, XP pots, what have you, but you want to have all those bonuses apply across the gate. You can definitely improve on that. Other than that, I mean, I see a lot of improvement you could do across the board. Your multi-tool stamp, I mean, you have capacity to at least put another couple of levels into it. Yeah, there's another 10 levels in there. If you get a good print, you could easily keep bumping this up and up. Yeah, I mean, your fishing efficiency, I just got chocolate chip a month ago. Or 2 ago, I'd say I got my boo-boo online about a week ago. Okay, so yeah, definitely take advantage of that. Definitely take advantage of that. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, dude, look right there. You can get an additional 30 levels in your drop rate here without gilded stamp. Easy. Like you have it and you just need to spend the money on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean you can definitely achieve a lot of this. So yeah, definitely upgrade this, man. Definitely I think 7 to 8K is a very, very viable option for you. Holy shit, yeah, okay, you're fine. You're fine on Owl. Your clickers are fine. There's your bubbles. You at least 70% on some of this? Eesh, no. You haven't really unlocked, it's just low. Piece of advice, and I tell this to everybody who's struggling with alchemy. The 2 primary stamps you want to get up to 70 first and foremost is Larry, so you get that buy one, get one free, and undeveloped cost, so that it helps with the actual cost of upgrades as well, so you're getting double bang for your buck. So prioritize getting these 2 up first and foremost to a 70% threshold. Ideally, where you're at, you want to push your alchemy to a 70% threshold in the first, I'd say, 3 pages or so. The later pages get obviously a lot more difficult, but pushing up to 70 I think is super viable. And then eventually pushing past 70 up to 75. And then the golden theory up to 80. But that jump is going to be fairly insane. Right now I want you to focus on pushing your bubbles up to a 70% efficient ratio for sure. Max, max, max. Very nice. Okay, cap you're working on. Gooly cooly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. First and foremost, 13, your skinny 0 cal. Before you do Onxying, level 13, your skinny 0 cal. For sure. Okay? In terms of your vials overall, these are all over the place and not ideal. Not ideal at all. Hey Ken, how you doing? Yeah. If you really want to get like a much easier time with your stamps, definitely work on maxing Venison Malt. If you have an ES, this is super fucking easy to do. It is just really, really useful. Yeah, I mean, out of the 2 you should prioritize in here, Venison Malt, Skinny 0 cal. Venison Malt to help with your stamps, Skinny 0 cal to help with your statues. Good man, Grim. Good man. Sounds about right for you, Ken, but I'm glad you're improving, bud. Okay, you're kind of working on sigils. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Do you have... Okay, you are working on Willowsippy. Good. Yeah, sigils sucks mad ass without Willowsippy, so that's good. Eventually when you get Peapod, it will help out, for sure. You doing your Kilroy? Some Kilroy. There's your Rue look. Rue's up to 3, nice. Gotcha, okay. Let's take a look at the printer here. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you printed? Because these are, like, abysmal. Say a week ago? Fuck me, okay. That's just, that's not good. I'm curious on what your skills are. Yeah, they could definitely be higher, for sure. I'm working on all my tools. Legacy prints, right? This is... Okay. Oh, and it looks like you need to get Midas stamp on your last guy here. He's only 70% efficiency. Don't knock that. Okay, okay. In terms of refinery, 0, 10, 10, 0, 10, 10. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're really hurting on salts, I'd recommend upping your ratio. Like, I think you could probably push this up to like, I think it's rank 6 or 7, and then do the subsequent ranks for it if you are hitting on salts, because staying at 3, you're going to be waiting for a while. So definitely consider upping your ratio on your prints. You're doing some Atom Collider, but I'm not like super worried. Equinox. Oh no, my child, no. He's fallen for the ruse. Fuck. Do not put points in laboratory fuse. You're making your life difficult. Every time you put a point in, your Equinox progression gets bigger. So this number increases. Don't do this. At least I've stopped you before you've 10 out of 10'd it. But don't do this. You want to keep this number as low as you can so you can actually invest in some of the more important shit. He's fallen for the meme. True. Don't do the meme. Okay. I mean, your construction is not too terrible. In terms of what you should be focusing on, I mean, I see you are putting some definitely some levels in your valve, but if you're really in the business of getting souls and working on that shit in the later game, primarily focus on your Kraken cosplayer and your Poisonic Elder. These two are going to carry you through your tower defense late game. Same with Party Starter, but that's at a decent level right now. You've maxed the others, which is good, but yeah, your Kraken cosplay and your Poisonic Elder are really like the important ones. Death Notes. Got some kills. You're in about ceramics. So here's another big thing. And I'm curious. Let me check here before where you're at with Rift. You should have it. Yeah, you do have it. Okay, so you are missing out on a bunch of free multiplicative damage. Like a shitload. My advice to you, Eclipse worlds 1 through 3's mobs. I think that's super achievable. Go back, especially since you've got a Deathbringer, just do it on your Deathbringer. Time candy it if you've got the time candy. I know you said you were dumping into Nothing Trophy, which, God help you, everybody does, but for sure you're missing out on a shitload of free damage, because the way that Eclipse Skulls work is it's 5% multiplicative damage per Eclipse Skull. So if you have 2 skulls, it's 10. 3 skulls, it's 15, 20, 25, so on and so forth. And that applies to all characters across your account. It's not just the guy who's done the eclipsing. So definitely worth doing your Eclipse Skulls. Worship. Okay, not too terrible. Prayers. Oh! Yeah, it's a ton of misdamage. Dude, this is where your prints are complete shit. You have level 3 in skill Dimwit. What are you doing? Skilled Dimwit is disgustingly good. What are you doing? You've got 60 million souls and it only costs 18 to max the fucking thing. Go get it done. Go max Skilled Dimwit and get on everybody. This value is additive, not multiplicative. It is not that big of a deal. Yeah, Skilled Dimwit is stupidly good. Stupidly good. You're just kind of just chugging through traps. Yep, you're doing important ones. It's looking good. On to cooking. Kind of a one ladle wonder. Yeah, you're a one ladle wonder. What I mean by one ladle wonder is, you notice how a lot of these are saying, hey, you can use one ladle and approach the next milestone? That's what it's saying here. Piece of advice when it comes in terms of priority for what you need to be focusing on is it is always meal cooking speed per upgrade, and then skill efficiency. Those are the top 3 you need to focus on for your cooking. In my case, I'm looking at this and saying, okay, you can easily level up cabbage. You can level up corn dog now. You can do the same thing with rice ball for skilling efficiency. I was holding labels for the Equinox Challenge. It's not worth it for where you're at. You are nowhere near ready for where it's at. You need to be focusing on juicing the shit you're cooking, because you're going to get to the point where you're going to be shitting ladles constantly. But for now, focus on your meal cooking speed and actually getting your meals up. That's the priority. Also, another tip. Skilling prowess, this caps at about 200%. Do not invest any more ribbons into this. This is a debate. Do not put any more ribbons in this. Anything else is perfectly fine. Just not the leak. I mean, in terms of shinies, you're missing out on drop rate, free multi-kill per tier, percent damage there, more multi-kill per tier. Let's see, yeah, more total damage, base efficiency. Yeah, faster refinery speed there with Whale. Right there, you're missing that. More efficiency with Sand Giant, so just hit 200 arena, focus on shinies for a few days ago. Good. Yeah, if you're going to be doing shinies, prioritize the ones that are going to help your account overall as a whole. Getting the green mushroom in is great. Doing your infinite star signs is great, but definitely, like, if you're hurting on refinery speed stuff, yeah, like, you're missing meals, bonuses from all meals. This is disgustingly huge. This is disgustingly huge. Faster refinery speed, right there. Multi-kill if you're trying to, you know, do your eclipsing, right there. You know what I mean? So, definitely, I think you need to kind of diversify it out. Lab is lab. I figured the base efficiency for all skills would help with the reprints, so I was ready to do them. Yes, this is true. This is very true. But yeah, notice, yeah, you're getting 0 total damage percent. You're missing a shitload of free damage from that. Eventually, if you can push the Ruby cards, that's great. And Kilroy Prime, fantastic. Eventually, you will need Sneaking Mastery, but I don't think you're at that point. You do have your passive cards, which is good. Construction Mastery. You're nearly there to get the building speed, which is nice. You're out on Tome. Top 50%, but I think you're a margin away. Yeah, you're 4K away from that. Trophies found, dungeon rank. No jackpots in the arcade. Feel you on that. So far, it's nothing too critical. Still, you're sailing. It's not worth ever focusing Tome. Tome is a fucking dick measuring competition. Hands down. Do not ever worry about focusing on Tome. It does not fucking matter. If anybody else says so, they're a fucking idiot. Do not get involved with a dick measuring competition, because there are always players who will just buy their way to the top, so to speak. Tom the Train. Top 1% of the Euro casual, yeah. Basically, anybody who's not top 1.1% of anything, it's not a fun thing. Yeah, don't worry about Tome. Absolutely do not worry about Tome. Divinity. Not terrible. You do have all the gods unlocked, right? So, another piece of advice here. Spend the money and spend the items upgrading your minor blessings of your gods, because these are account-wide, not just to people who are linked. Yeah, you have Doot, which is whatever. I done the last two? Okay. But yeah, you are missing out on free total damage and sailing speed here. Same with base skill efficiency with Noobsec. More sailing efficiency with Goat. I mean, you've done great on Snake and Arctis, which is fine, but yeah, you definitely don't want to neglect these bonuses. They're all account-based bonuses, so don't neglect them. You're looking at those super bits you're working on. No chemical plant. I know the feel. Not too bad. Let's take a hole. Yeah, you're just working on it right now. Okay, so piece of advice if you're going to be doing content for this. Oh, shit. Yeah, you've already used all your wishes. Shit. Okay. If you're going to be hard focusing on a specific aspect of whole, save up some points, do the opal reset, through wishing and dump it all into the class you want to hard focus on. For sure. Don't worry about kind of spreading the love, so to speak. It's kind of inefficient right now. Focus on just dumping everything in Explore, getting the base stuff out up to Justice. Justice is going to offer you some crazy bonuses. Village XP, a summoning gain for getting to World 6, Artifact Chance, Harp Note. Like, there's some really good stuff. And then there's obviously the new stuff that's come out in this update, which is beneficial for sure. But, yeah, I really wouldn't worry about kind of spreading the love, so to speak. Just focus on getting everything up in your Explorer, unlocking the current or the old whole content, and then transfer everything around to what you need. So then push everything into Engineer, get the new Engineer stuff, push everything into bonuses, get the new bonus stuff. In terms of what bonuses I recommend you focus on, Monument bonuses, 100%. Measurement bonuses, 100%. This is a joke. Do not invest in that. That is a bad idea. Down here, I'd recommend multi-ore and forge capacity are really good, for sure. So, when you get a chance, I'd pivot out of those. The restaurant's trying to catch up. I know that's fair. I'm not particularly worried about Slab, because it's just one of those things, but you do your quests, which I am very happy to see. Looks like you've got to do some dungeon. But personally, I don't think you're at a point where it's like, oh, fuck, I need to do Slab and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, kind of all over the place. But you are doing your avocados. Okay, so I mean, you're kind of working on it, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just early farming. It's just going to take a minute. Sneaking. Not too terrible. You got up to upgrades. You're close to getting that, which is nice. No charms, which is okay. You'll get those with time. Eventually, obviously, you'll want to replace this with a Silken Veil and Bead combo when you get to that floor, but yeah. So far, not too bad. Summoning, I think you're just kind of fresh in. You're just tapping res, you're not even in the Cyan yet. And Beanstalk. Nothing that's Beanstalkable, which is okay. Let's take a look at your cards. Always kind of curious about cards. Ah! Okay, so this is another one. You are at the point with your bonuses from Rift that your skill-related cards are passive. Now, what exactly does that mean? That means all these effects that are coming from, like, Jungle Tree, chopping XP, chopping efficiency, all that. All these are active and effective on your accounts. Yeah, I know the grind for World 6 shit sucks. That just kind of is the lay of the game. But you definitely want to at least 4-star your remaining skill cards. I mean, you're missing out on free catching away gains here. You're missing out on free XP gains there and chopping efficiency there. More chopping efficiency here. More chopping speed away, so on and so forth. It's good that they're up, they're not like totally fucked, but you do not want to neglect them as a whole. You want to push these all up to 4-star for sure. So pushing your skill cards to 4-star is a very easy way of pushing your gains and improving your upgrades. Cards to 4-star. What are you holding shit about, Roy? What is it? Working on them as I level my skills. I figured I'd double back in 4-star whenever I was able to. I finished tools. That's but you definitely don't want to neglect them, because they're all come back at the end of the day to affecting your stamp. Nice, Roy. Nice. Let's take a look at your account in terms of MISC, because this is something we don't always check. Turn you off. So, oh, you have 2 Deathbringers. Interesting. Oh, you're missing a DK. Okay. Yeah. In conjunction with working on your project here, I would definitely say I'm using the Death Note Apocalypse stuff yet. Yeah. So I mean, if you're going to be doing the Eclipse skulls, which are going to work in conjunction with your DB, you definitely want to be doing it on a DB and time canning it out, so that you are getting the benefits of the Chow, the Super Chow, and the Wow. Just across the board for sure. Absolutely. Star signs. I mean, looks good to me. Very nice. Whereabouts are you with your vault? 151 on that. Close to getting pet punchies up. Foraging speed is just going to take time. Vault mastery is just going to take some time to get it. And then tome and cooking knowledge are just infinite anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, overall, I like your tome. Your vault looks nice. Yeah, but I think in general, man, like, the biggest takeaways, I think, for your account, like, in terms of what you need to work on, Onxying statues, and obviously you said you're going to be working on getting your skinny 0 cal up to 13, which is great. So Onxying your statues, pushing your stamps out to 7 to 8k. I think it's super viable with what you have, and it will help out immensely. Eclipsing worlds 1, 2, and 3, especially with your Deathbringer to get the most bang for your buck. And then last but not least, getting your cards to 4-star. And then on the background, obviously pushing to at least Void Tools at a minimum on all your characters. It's just very, very good to have. Very, very good to have. Is there anything else you'd like me to particularly take a look at? Oh, and last but not least, but don't forget to push your bubbles out to a 70% efficiency in your alchemy. For sure. For sure. And as always, just keep improving your vials when you can. Vials are important and should not be neglected. But is there any other specific spot you'd like me to take a look at for your account here, bud? Good man. Good man. Oh, well, there you go, Roy. Well, let me double check here. Oh, dude! Dude, I completely overlooked this. I thought you would have had this maxed. Fuck, dude, this is why your prints are going sideways. Your post boxes are complete shit. Like, complete shit. So, you want free damage. So, one, you need to get you can max this out. This does not take that long at all. Especially if you have a decent number of pens, you can max this out in like a day. You're missing out on free damage here for doing the sailing box. And you're missing out on free damage from the gaming crate. Alongside, everybody should be having the trapping lockbox. You're missing out on free critters. The damage box in and of itself is fantastic. Utility gives you multi-kill per tier. Dude, this is a priority here. I am definitely adding this to the list for sure. Oh, hello. My cat has joined me. Hello, cat. Just need to go spend some of them. Oh, yeah, and then, yeah, definitely spend some pens. Push out that. Max your PO boxes. But, I mean, overall, I don't think your account's terrible. I just think there's room for improvement, for sure. For sure. Yeah, hopefully you're content though with that review. Awesome. And as per always, folks, over on YouTube, you can catch us out over on Twitch or on our YouTube live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or restream online. We'll give an account review to anybody who asks, and we upload it to YouTube at a later date. If you can't make a review, but you still want one, check out the description below. We've got a link to our Discord where you can join, drop a toolbox, and we'll be able to get you from there.